I think I've been called to care. I've always had a curiosity of what Islam is. Is Allah God? Is Muhammad real? Is he mythical? These types of questions have always stirred within me. A class was offered at church called Bridges, which bridges that gap between Christianity and Islam. I thought, perfect, this is what I've been looking for. What I didn't have prior knowledge of, or what God hadn't yet revealed to me, was that learning about Muslims was going to impact my life. In the class, we were tasked with making friends with a Muslim. I'm an introvert. I don't make conversation with random strangers, but I did pray about this, and then I selected a grocery store, a Muslim store, that I was going to go make a friend at. I pulled up to the store one afternoon and prayed again. I asked the Holy Spirit to just be with me, to give me the words to speak, and to place the person that I needed to meet inside the store. Luckily for me, an extrovert walked in and noticed an obviously non-Muslim person inside of a Muslim grocery store, so he engaged me, which then I engaged the store owner, and the three of us chatted for 10 to 15 minutes that day. I left the store that day with a very full heart and just so grateful for the experience that God had provided me with. I stopped into the store almost weekly for about 3 months and just chatted with the owner. I read a book called Seeking Allah, Finding Jesus. It's a true story about the author, Nabil Qureshi, who grew up a devout Muslim and then eventually could not deny the fact that Jesus is God. The information that I learned from that book just made my heart sink for all of the Muslims of the world. Muslims are an incredibly devout, faithful people group with very high morals, but they are deceived. They don't know God as a loving God. They don't know God as the Father, and that makes me sad. An opportunity came up through Augustana College called the Family Friendship Program. It's a program that connects a local family with a foreign exchange student, and it provides the student with a family to hang out with, have an occasional meal with. I signed my family up and specifically requested a female Muslim student, and we were matched with a female Muslim student from Ethiopia named Naima. It was a little bit awkward at first. I didn't really know what to ask her. I didn't want to just bombard her with questions. Above all, I didn't want to offend her in any way. I wanted to show her love. I wanted her to know that not all Christians and Westerners think that all Muslims are terrorists. We've gotten to know Naima over the course of the school year and have just really grown to love her. Right now, we're building a relationship with her. Maybe someday I'll get the chance to tell my friend about Jesus, but if that opportunity never arises, at least I'll know that the seed has been planted just by showing her love.